Good evening. My name is Jonathan Runman. I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I'm a singer-songwriter, composer, instrumentalist, traveling musician. And tonight I'm here in New York City performing with one of my newest projects, well, indeed my newest project, and it is a Finnish-American folk music duo with my friend Sarah Pajanen, who plays the fiddle, and then I play guitar and piano and harmonium, and we are on an East Coast tour. This tour has been amazing in its diversity, so check this out. On Sunday, we were in New Jersey at a giant outdoor Scan Fest, a Scandinavian festival, and then on Monday, we were in Boston and we played at Club Passim, which is a legendary folk music venue that started in the 60s, and lots of really important singer-songwriters and folk musicians played there over the years. On Tuesday, we played at the Finnish Church in Gloucester, Massachusetts. And then last night, we were in New Haven, Connecticut at Cafe 9, which is a rock club. And now here, you know, what is this, like 1850, right? Mm-hmm. And to think people have been meeting in this room to talk about art and to make paintings and to hear music for over 100 years. Before I started playing in Kaivama, I didn't know very much about Finnish folk music. And so in many ways, I'm a lot like the audience because I'm only a few months ahead of them in the information department. So to my ears, this stuff sounds really beautiful and fresh and surprising and fun, and so I hope that people in the audience feel the same way that I do it, because I'm just like them. I haven't heard this stuff my whole life. I'm just learning right now. One of the ways that I've learned about these tunes and these artists, these composers, is through archives and through sheet music. And like way before CDs and MP3s and even vinyl records, folk musicians were, well, mostly playing tunes in the oral tradition, you know, hearing songs and passing them down. But maybe, you know, maybe in the last 100 years, people started to say, we better start writing these down on paper so we don't lose them. And Finnish people, being into libraries and organizing things, started collecting tunes from all over the place. Sarah is a classical musician in her background, and I'm a rock musician in my background. And so what we're doing is we're meeting in the middle and playing Nordic folk music. This is a portable pump organ or folding organ. In Finnish music and in the Nordic countries, it's called a harmonium. So when Sarah and I started this band Kaivama a little over a year ago, we thought we have to get a harmonium so that, you know, we can be authentic. As you can imagine, you can't go to Guitar Center and buy one of these things. So I would like to thank Craigslist. So this particular instrument is from 1948, and you can see the original sticker here. It was made by the SD Organ Company in Brattleboro, Vermont. And if you go on the internet and you Google SD folding organs, I think the page is called SD Organs at War. You can see pictures of these on troop transport boats, you know, going to Normandy, sitting on the battlefield in France. You know, it's just, so these little instruments have had lots of adventures around the globe. I don't know the story of this particular one. I got it from somebody in La Crosse, Wisconsin. But it's lots of fun to play.
But they're kind of hip again. You can find a couple of indie rockers who are playing harmonium, and then of course us.
But there's something going on, I think, in the music, in the instrumental music. There's history going on, there's family tradition going on, there's politics, there's all kind of aspects of life coming out in the melodies and the chords of this stuff.
Well, my favorite scientist is a guy named Norman Borlaug. He is credited with saving 1 billion people from starvation. And I was thinking to myself, you know, if you save 1 billion lives, you deserve your own polka.
Well, our band is called Kaivama, and that comes from the Finnish verb kaiva, which means to excavate or dig or delve. And so one of the reasons we chose that name is because we're digging into our heritage, and we're digging into the musical roots of Finland. But the other reason we're excavators is both Sarah, the fiddle player, and myself are from iron ore mining communities in the Midwest. I'm from Ishpeming, Michigan, and she is from Hibbing, Minnesota. And both of those towns have gigantic open pit iron ore mines where Finnish immigrants came to work 100 years ago. And that's why our grandparents came to the United States.